Hello. If you are watching this, you are about to begin your second semester at Graves County High School. As you know, this year is flying by and it's almost time to begin registering for classes for your sophomore year. Before you do so, there are some crucial things you need to consider to make sure that the next 3 years are as beneficial as they possibly can be. In this video, we will follow students Mark and Leanne as they go through the do's and the don'ts of the scheduling process and ACT.
In our first scenario, we see Mark and Leanne meeting with their homeroom teacher through the years of scheduling. Let's see what happens.
Hey Leanne, I'm Miss Spurgeon. I'm going to be your homeroom teacher and you'll have me until you graduate. Have you picked out a career pathway?
Yeah, I know I want to be a teacher, so I looked at all the classes I need to take, and I also did the online part you asked us to complete.
All right. Well, that's great. Everything looks so good and you're ready to go. Hello, Mark. You're 10 minutes late to our meeting. I thought you weren't going to show up.
Wait, what?
Have you completed the online part that I gave you?
I thought that was voluntary. We didn't really have to do that.
No, you were supposed to finish it at home. Well, this meeting's going to take a little longer now since you didn't do that. So, what do you want your career pathway to be?
High school's gonna be great. I'm gonna be a surgeon by the time I leave here.
Okay, well you're gonna need to be in PAP algebra this year.
Whoa, that sounds a little difficult.
And pre-AP English for writing.
I don't care too much for the reading.
And you need to plan to take anatomy your junior year.
Ah, girl, isn't that the class where you cut up the cat? I ain't cutting up no cat.
Didn't you say you wanted to be a surgeon?
Yeah, but not for cats.
You'll need to take AP Chem for sure.
Well, I'm not gonna take Spanish.
Hi, Miss Spurgeon.
Hey, Leanne.
I'm ready to schedule for my sophomore year. I have all of my online stuff completed again.
Oh, that's great, Leanne. You're right on track with your career pathway. Hey, Mark. Ready to schedule for another year?
Sure am, Miss Spurgeon. I wanna be an engineer.
Okay, so you want to change your career pathway.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I just want to be an engineer because they make money.
Okay, well it's going to be harder to finish your career path, but you can still do it. Do you have your online stuff finished?
What?
The online schedule portion.
Nah.
Okay, well, you'll have to take AP Calc as a senior for sure.
I don't know what that is. That sounds tough. We're not doing that.
You'll have to take a lot of them as an engineer. Hard classes, I mean.
Miss Spurgeon, you know, I don't care. I just gonna make that money, and I don't wanna study.
You'll also have to take AP Physics.
I legitimately don't know what you're saying. You know I don't speak Spanish.
Then how are you going to be an engineer?
I don't know. I'll figure it out when I'm grown.
Hey, Miss Spurgeon.
Hey, Leanne.
I'm ready to schedule for my junior year. I have all of my online stuff completed, and I'm also scheduling for my college classes because I've met my benchmarks on the ACT.
That's awesome, Leanne. You've got everything all set up and ready to go.
Right, Miss Spurgeon, get ready for that junior year. I've got it. I'm gonna be a New York lawyer.
You're changing your career major again, Mark? How are you gonna finish a pathway?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, so classes for an attorney.
No, I want to be a lawyer.
Yeah, okay. So you're definitely gonna need to be in some AP English and history courses.
I don't really like history and I don't read good.
And you need to take business law.
Business law? That sounds awful. Can't I just have some PE classes?
But they aren't in your career pathway, Mark. And have you scheduled a time to take the ACT yet?
ACT, isn't that on Saturday morning? I got things to do on Saturday.
Mark, the ACT is a very important part of your educational background, and you need it to graduate, and you need to get your benchmarks so we don't have to schedule you for transition classes next year.
I'll figure it out.
Well, did you do your online scheduling part?
We have to do stuff online?
Hey, Miss Spurgeon. I've got everything good to go. I have some college classes set up, and I also have my online stuff finished. Thanks for all your help. I'm going to be a sophomore when I start college in the fall.
That's awesome, Leanne. Congratulations.
Miss Spurgeon, senior year! Hey, I got it all figured out. When I graduate, construction worker, so that means I don't need this ACT thing. Let's go ahead and line me up with some easy classes and some career apprentice. What do you think?
Well, Mark, there's a problem with that. You're short some credits. And you're gonna have to take Success Lab for credit recovery next year. And a math and English class for senior year. And you haven't met your benchmarks on the ACT in math, English, or reading, so you have to take 2 transition classes.
What? Oh man.
Mark, you have to finish an actual pathway to graduate. Have you done your online part?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
Nah, I'm lying. I don't even, we have to do online stuff?
So the takeaways from this scene: 1. Choose your classes wisely based on your interest and skills. 2. Don't change your career major every year. You cannot complete a pathway doing that. 3. You have to pass your electives. Another important aspect in high school is your ACT. Any senior in the building will tell you that the ACT is a huge part of your education in high school. After all, it is one of the numbers that follows you everywhere after you leave the building. Let's see how Mark and Leanne can teach us about regarding this information.
Hey Leanne, what's up girl? Going to a movie at midnight tonight, you wanna go?
Oh, thanks, but tomorrow I have a test in physics, so I need to study and get some rest.
You study all the time.
Well, I want to do well in high school so I can get scholarship money and get into a good college. Do you ever worry about that?
Nah, I don't worry about my grades. When I graduate, I'm gonna work construction with my buddy's dad.
But what if you don't like it?
Hey, Matt. I haven't seen you since you graduated. How are you?
Hey, Miss Spurgeon. Actually, I'm not that good. I was working construction with my dad, but I got hurt and I can't do that anymore. I'm wanting to go back to college, but I can't because I don't have my benchmarks on my ACT.
Oh no, Matt, that's awful. I'll see if I can find some study materials for you. So you have to wait to even get started at school until you have your benchmarks up?
Yeah, and I wouldn't have been in this situation if I would have just tried on the ACT when I was in high school.
So what can we take away from this scenario? 1. Your ACT score matters. Even if you think you're not going to college right away, you may change your mind in the future. What if you hate the job you thought you were going into forever? What if the job goes away? Or what if you're like Matt and cannot do the job anymore? For a variety of reasons, you might decide to go back to school when you're older. Do well in the ACT now, even if you're not going to go to college right away. 2. Doing well on the ACT equals money and time saved. As we've already said, the ACT affects so many parts of high school. Aside from scholarships and life after high school, it affects what classes you're going to take while you're here. Let's see how Mark and Leanne are affected by the ACT.
So hey Leanne, what classes you got next year?
Well, I'm pretty excited. I'm taking 101 and 102, AP Chem, AP Calculus, but I've also got an internship, and I'm also going to do musical theater, career apprentice, female upper limits. What about you?
Oh, well, I failed some classes, so like I've got Success Lab here, and didn't get my benchmarks on the ACT, so there's a transition math, and then there's a transition English. And then on top of that, you know, I've got my regular math class and English class, so.
Oh, well, I mean, that sounds fun.
And a comma here. Comma here.
Another damn one.
Comma.
So the takeaways from this scenario: 1. Do well on the ACT so you can take classes you want when you're a senior. Those students who do not meet their benchmarks must be enrolled in transitional classes their senior year. 2. Remember, meeting benchmark is a graduation requirement at GCHS. A student must be college and/or career ready at the conclusion of their senior year. 3. You must also pass your electives in high school, not just your core classes. Our last scenario highlights something valuable for every student: money. Your work on the ACT and even in your classes in high school can affect it in so many ways, including financially. Let's see what Mark and Leanne can teach us about financial implications of high school.
Hey Leanne, what are you doing? And you're always doing paperwork.
Well, I'm applying for scholarships for college.
You mean these people are gonna give you money for college?
Basically, yeah. That's how it works. Some of them pay directly to the college, but some of them also give the money directly to me.
Nice! I'm gonna go give me some of them scholarships. Hey, Miss Spurgeon! Hey, change of plans. Got it figured out. I want some of them scholarships.
Okay, Mark, let's look over your stuff and get you set up.
I got this list of scholarships from Leanne, and those are the ones that she's applying for. So sign me up.
Okay, well, there's a problem with that. All these scholarships have a grade point average requirement that you don't meet.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means your grades aren't high enough to meet what these committees require of students before they'll give them any money.
Oh, well, no biggie. I'll just get my grades up.
But that just helps this year, Mark. Your GPA is based on grades through all of high school, so it includes all your past grades too.
Wait, do you mean my grades affect me right now?
Yes, Mark. I'm afraid so. Plus, some of these scholarships have an ACT requirement you don't meet either.
So wait, you mean if I want to go to college, I'm going to have to pay for it myself and no one's going to give me money?
Yes.
And then that means that Leanne is going to go to college for free?
That's right, and she'll actually have some left over that she'll get to use for food and other expenses.
I want money.
And there you have it. Keeping these details in mind will help you succeed in all your years at GCHS. Remember the importance of the ACT, trying to keep up with your classes, and selecting your pathway based on your strengths. You're laying down the foundation now as the type of adult you want to be when you leave here. So make it a strong one.
So don't be a Mark.
Be a Leanne.
Yeah!